What's going on, guys? It's the real Mr. Squid here. Welcome back to another episode of the DW20 pack. I hope y'all are having a good day. I'm having a good day. Today, we're going to be messing around with some industrial foregoing, and the reason for that is because if you remember, last episode I was going through our system here, and I noticed that we were extremely low on gold for some reason. And I was like, if we're low on gold, we're probably low on a bunch of other things I don't even know about. So, at least ore-wise, that is. So I was thinking about the best way to consistently get ores. And I came up with that the best way is probably with Industrial Foregoing's laser system. Now, the way this works is it's an ore laser base, and you give it a bunch of power, and it shoots a laser down into the ground, and it just pulls up ores. It's pretty magical, it's great, but I don't think we have the power requirements for it, and we also don't have the crafting requirements. So that's why today we're going to be making a reactor, and we're also going to work towards making this ore laser base at least get a little bit closer to it. Because to make the ore laser base, you need this advanced machine frame, and to make that, you need pink slime. And to get pink slime, you have to slaughter some cows. And don't tell them, but yeah, they might be in for a wild ride today. So power-wise, let's get that reactor going. This recipe is going to take a long time. So let's just get it started. We're making 2 reactors. We almost have enough for 1. We have 24 reactor blocks because you need 36 to make each reactor. And while that's going, we will probably make these range add-ons for our animal baby separator. Let's get those blocks going too. Oh, we're missing a golden carrot. Let's make that real quick. This is why we're running out of gold. Need some more nuggets. There we go, golden carrot. And now we should be able to make the animal baby separator. Nice. And then the mob slaughter factory. Okay. So as these machines are now, they are pretty bad. They don't have a lot of range. They have a 1-block range. So we have to make some range upgrades to fix that so we can have more cows and get more pink slime faster. Okay. The way you get pink slime is when a passive mob goes through the mob slaughter factory, you get liquid meat and you get pink slime. Now, we're only interested in the pink slime, so we're probably going to just get rid of all of the liquid meat. Maybe we'll store it. Not sure. But to make these range upgrades, you have to use the dissolution chamber, which requires liquid latex and then materials. So we're going to set up auto crafting for that because I think we're going to be using this chamber a lot. Let's get that set up real quick. So that should be power. Let's slap a crafter on the back of it and make sure that's set up correctly. It is. And put some upgrades in this machine. And put an importer on it to import the stuff back into the system. All speed upgrades. Okay. So, as I said before, this craft requires fluid. Now, we can actually make our refined storage system not only be able to store fluid, but also craft with fluid. And the way you have to do that is, the first thing you're going to need is a fluid grid, okay? So we're going to make a fluid grid really quickly, so we can see whatever fluids we have in our system. And then we're going to need a way to store said fluids, so we're going to need a fluid drive. Let's just slap our fluid grid up here. So we have no fluids and no way to store fluids, but let's make a fluid drive. Fluid drive. I set up a recipe for that as well. So the highest tier fluid drive is 4096. Should have everything for that. I don't know how long it's going to take. 4096. Let's take a look. Crafting, it's processing all this stuff. It's making this. It should be done in a quick second. While that's going, let's make a recipe for our range add-on. Okay, range add-on 4. 4 seems a little big, actually. Let's do range add-on 3. And just in case that's too big, we'll also do 2. So that's 2. Okay. And let's grab this fluid drive. Now when we put this in, wow, we are able to hold a lot of fluid. So let's take the fluid we have, our latex, and let's import that into the system. It should start going in. Oh, we have to set this to fluids. Now it should start going in. There it goes. 1 bucket at a time. Let's just put a stack upgrade and some speed upgrades. And it should... Bam! It's holding all 1,000 buckets. Now how much of that did that fill up the drive? That filled up like 1/4 of the drive. Wow. These fluid things do not hold a lot. But for crafting, there's really nothing better. Oh, let's put our little squid back on top. Don't want to forget about that guy. And take our recipes and put them down here. Now we should be able to make this range add-on. Range add-on, make 2 of those. Oh, it's working. It put it put items in, and it also put the liquid in now that we have fluid storage within our system. So that's great. That's fantastic. Now let's see how big the range is after upgrading it. Let's see. Show the range. So that's how big, and then with 2. That's plenty big. That is plenty big enough for me. I believe there's also a speed add-on and efficiency add-on for both of these. There's 2 speed and 2 efficiency for each one. And let's get a rest in, and then we'll hop outside and get this set up for the cows. So the way the system is going to work is... Wait a minute, were we just in the... It put us in the armor stand. That's kind of funny. So it's like we are the armor stand. Okay, so... As I was saying, the way this is going to work is we're going to have our adult cows on one side of this fence. And we're going to have our baby cows on the other. And when they grow up, they will then get slaughtered. So that's why we want this animal baby separator. All these require power as well. Okay, so this should grab the cows from this side and teleport them to this side, where this is where they'll get slaughtered. So let's put the upgrade in. Fence this area off. If I could place a fence properly. Okay, I'd also want to kind of test this out a little bit and make sure it works the way I think it does. So it's got power. Let's grab our cow buddies. 1 cow. 2 cow. Oh my goodness. Stop that. Don't jump over the... Stop it, you dang cheater. Okay, we can probably stop showing this now, and... No, stop that. Stop this nonsense right now. Get back in there. That should do it, right? Can they get out? I don't think they can get out. Okay, so now let's breed these cows and see if the baby ends up right here. That's where the baby should end up. Wheat. Oh, they can still get over it. Okay, let's just do something along the lines of this. Move, I don't want to hit you on accident, my guy. There we go. Actually, what I should really do is I should just put a block on top of it. So let's just put a straight up block. Let me grab an iron block, because I feel like that'll match the aesthetic. Nice. There we go. Get these cows to breed a little bit. Hey, guys. Okay, and the baby should get put right here. Perfect. Now that the baby is here, we're going to want to set up the slaughter factory. Let's show the range for that. And then blue. Okay, so let's move it 1 block back. There we go. And now we just wrap the fence around this, like so. And we'll slap another iron block on top of this. Where'd that baby cow go? Come here, baby cow. So just for some, so it doesn't escape, we'll put it there. And we'll give this power with a flux point really quickly. And let's see if we can grow this cow up. Where did it go? It's gone. What the heck just happened? I gave the cow wheat and he's gone. Did it... Oh. Does this thing slaughter babies? Did this thing slaughter the baby? What? No way. Well, there we got our first bit of pink slime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep breeding these guys up. I might also make a, I believe there's another machine called a feeder. Yeah, an animal feeder. And that's just going to feed these guys wheat and breed them consistently. Let's see if we can make that right now, because I don't think our reactor's done yet. Reactor. Yeah, no, it's not done yet. It's almost done. Let's make this feeder real quick. Two of those, along with a pity machine frame. Crafting at the speed of light, it feels like. Okay, what are we missing? We're missing a magenta, or I'm sorry, a purple dye. Rose red. Get some bone meal. It's kind of weird how that cow just kind of, I don't, like, there's no way that that cow fully grew up, so I don't know why the machine would have slaughtered it already. Very weird. Okay, we're probably going to need another range upgrade to match the other ones. We're also going to need those add-on for efficiency and speed. Okay, let's see how this looks. This is only going to be temporary, because I don't know how much pink slime we're going to need in the long run. Now, which way does this? Okay, so forward. Let me grab those iron blocks really quickly. I know, I keep forgetting stuff. Okay. Like so. And like a so. Give you some power. And show the area. Make it blue. Perfect. Put some wheat in here. Maybe a speed upgrade and a efficiency upgrade. And this should feed them when the time comes. When they're like ready to be fed. For the meantime, we should probably keep the animal baby separator on off so we can fill up a good nice buffer of cows. And once we have a buffer, it'll just, you know, it'll be basically a closed loop, a system that will have a good amount of cows here. We'll always have a nice couple cows that are getting slaughtered here, and it should work rather well. Although I just want to double check this animal feeder and make sure it does what I think it does. Animal feeder. Let's search that. Animal feeder. A machine used to feed animals so they can produce babies, and the machine is supplied with the animal feeding item. Well, it's definitely wheat. It's wheat, right? You guys like wheat? Okay. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to import all of the fluids from this, or at least the pink slime, into the ME system. Or, I'm sorry, not ME system, the refined storage system. So that's how this is going to work. I know it's not, it's not very, it's not going well right now, but... Oh, it just bred them. I saw the hearts. And there's a baby. And because this is off right now, it's not going to... Okay, moving babies. Moving adults. Moving babies. Okay, good. Yeah, we only want to move babies. Do not move the adults. I don't know why you'd want to move the adults. But I think our reactor should be just about done, so we can get that set up. Reactor. At least the first reactor we can get set up. 36 of these bad mamma jammas. And let's get a plug, because we need a plug to put that power into the system. And we'll get it set up first, and then we'll mess around with it. So it should be, yep. Should be able to put it right here. So this thing will automatically build itself once you have 36 blocks, and it shows you the area it's going to build itself in. And I want to put one here, and I want to put one here. But we're going to have to wait for the second one. Now we're just going to set this one up. It should build itself. I love this. The building itself thing is really useful, really helpful too. And beautiful. So I know this is a little confusing, but let's turn this on auto mode on. So that means it's going to stop and start at 70% to save fuel. We're going to need to we'll have it on always ignored. We need to. So these reactors, they run on a couple things. They run on uranite, which is basically the the uranium of this mod. We have quite a bit of uranite. We have 2.6 thousand. We're gonna need a bucket of water, just one, to get it cooled. We have dry ice that we found mining. Let's get uranite. Let's get a stack of this for now. We'll set this up with the refined storage, exporting into that stuff at all times. So I believe we need uranite. Oh, and then redstone. I don't know if it's blocks. I feel like it's blocks. Also, can we do uranite blocks? We'll test that out as well. And a bucket of water. I know I have a sink somewhere. Should be a sink down here. Yep. That's where we do our pumpkins. You guys remember that. I'm under the influence that you only need to give it one bucket of water, and then it's full. You put the dry ice in the lower right-hand corner, and that's a solid coolant. That's the best coolant for that you can use. Put the redstone in the lower left. Oh, it also needs coal. I forgot about that. It needs coal as well. And then the uranite goes in the center. There we go. Okay, so that was making energy really fast, but let's get some coal in there. Carbon. I knew I was forgetting one thing. I was like, what does this thing also use? I know it uses something else. Get a stack of coal blocks in there. So these different things affect like the way it runs. I'll open the book up real quick and I'll explain what each one does. So you'd think that it would say it right there. I guess not. Reactor. Okay. So here it is. So you need to cool it down using a coolant like water. Also, you can use a solid coolant like snow or ice for extra coldness. Solid coolant requires liquid coolant to work. Okay, you want to keep the fuel full for better efficiency. Carbon improves the efficiency more, adds more heat. Redstone will speed up the production and fuel consumption and will add more heat. And then auto mode makes it stop at 70% so it doesn't waste stuff. So let's turn it on. This should be a basically maxed out spirited reactor, making how much power? Oh my goodness. Oh, I just looked at it. Oh, I was reading this and I was looking at the number. It's making 51,000 FE a tick. We went from 2,000 to 51,000. That's insane. And let's set this to or ignore. That's amazing. Okay, now where do we can we get? Okay, so we get the power from right here. And let's set this to this network. And so this is going to fill up. And once it gets to 70% full, it should just turn off. So let's wait till it gets to 70% full. Or no, it's going to stop when it's full, and then when it gets down to 70%, it turns back on. I'm sorry, that's how it works. So now that it's full, it's generating 60,000 FE a tick. That's insanity. Okay, so, and we're going to have two of these. Oh, they look really cool, too. Yeah, let me take a look at these. Yes. Let me just turn this stair so it looks like it's, on purpose. Not like that. Like so. Very cool. Okay, and as you can see, these cows have been breeding. I do want to see if I can grow up some of these. I'll just let them grow up naturally. So, yeah. Let's set up the importing and exporting. How do I do that? I'm just looking at the ports. It looks like this bottom port's important. So I think that's where we'll import and export everything. Well, not export, but import everything. Yeah. We'll do that all with refined storage, hide the wires under the ground. We do need to give these machines over here power with a proper plug. Where did the plug go? I know I had a plug a second ago. Or not a plug, but a point. No power there. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Dude, we'll hop under here. Please don't jump down with me. I know it's really dark, guys. My bad. Too far a little bit. And then we'll go over here. And we'll get these power cables going. Like that. And like that. There we go. And we're going to let this run for a while. Quite a while, actually. Until we have enough pink slime to make everything that we need to make. And then we'll store it in the refined storage system. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to see this thing work. I mean, it worked a little bit. It worked in the beginning, so that's good. But, yeah. How close are we to that second reactor? Let's see if we can get that going, too. Reactor 12. We're not there yet. We need 16 more. So, what I'm going to do today, guys, I'm going to end this episode where we are. And, yeah. Because all we have to do is really wait for this stuff to get automated. And I don't think you guys really want to see that. So, in the following episodes, we'll probably get that laser base going. That's going to be pretty exciting. We'll make the recipes for this advanced machine casing, which uses the pink slime. And yeah, ores are going to be coming our way. It's going to be great. So, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. As always, if you have any questions, don't forget to put them in the down there, and I'll answer the best I can. And, you know, maybe while you're over there, maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe. Do whatever you guys want to do. Anyway, until next time, guys. Peace out.